Welcome back, everyone. We are diving into a really critical topic today. Something that touches on both public health and, honestly, human nature.
Exactly. And it's something that often gets overlooked when we talk about big crises like epidemics. We always focus on the science and the hospitals, right?
Right. But what if I told you that the real battle in an epidemic isn't actually fought in a hospital, or even when the lab confirms a sample, or when the World Health Organization declares an emergency?
Ooh, no way! That's a bold statement. So, where is it fought then?
It's fought much, much earlier, It's that tiny, often terrifying moment when a mother wakes up with a fever and weakness, and she's wondering, is this just malaria? Or am I just exhausted? Or is this something truly dangerous?
Wow. Or when a young person starts vomiting, but they're absolutely terrified to report it because they've seen what happens to families who get labeled as Ebola contacts. That's heartbreaking.
Exactly. Or even, sadly, when a body is being prepared for burial and relatives, out of love, truly believe that means touching, washing, carrying, honoring the dead in a really traditional way. That's where it spreads.
So it's not that the science isn't there, it's that trust is absent. That's the core issue.
Precisely. And this is the crisis that's been facing parts of the Democratic Republic of Congo with Ebola. It's not just about the virus itself, It's a profound test of public trust.
Because when people genuinely believe that going to a hospital means they might just disappear, or that isolation means being cut off completely, they're going to hide, they're going to run. Who wouldn't, right?
Totally. And if they distrust officials, they'll remove bodies and take them back to their villages. And if health teams show up without the local leader's blessing, rumors move so much faster than facts.
It's a classic case of fear becoming the driver. And once that happens, even the best international response is just playing catch up, isn't it? Like the WHO can send experts, labs can test samples, governments can declare emergencies. But none of that really matters if infected people don't report symptoms.
Exactly. If contacts can't be traced, if families hide bodies, and if entire communities see public health teams as outsiders, well, the whole central system just can't contain it. It's a losing battle.
So, what's the answer then? We need a new kind of front door, right? Not a hospital door, not a foreign agency door.
Yeah, you got it. We need a community front door. And that, my friend, is where PREMA Kiosk, powered by Dr. Maya AI, created by Dr. Kadiyali Srivatsa, is the beacon of hope for people in Africa.
Ooh, PREMA Kiosk and Dr. Maya AI. Tell me more. Is it like a replacement for doctors or hospitals?
No, not at all. That's the key. PREMA Kiosk isn't designed to replace doctors, nurses, hospitals, or even the WHO. It's actually designed to multiply their reach.
So it extends their capabilities.
Exactly. By putting trusted guidance right at that exact point where people first start to feel fear. Because in normal healthcare, we wait for the patient to travel to the clinic. But with Ebola, travel itself can become incredibly dangerous.
That makes so much sense. A symptomatic person could travel from village to village, seek help from relatives, sit in crowded vehicles, or visit multiple places before anyone even realizes the risk.
Right. And you can't blame the patient for that, The answer is to create a trusted, local, multilingual system that reaches them before that fear turns into dangerous movement.
So PREMA Kiosk isn't necessarily a physical kiosk initially, is it?
It can be a physical kiosk, but in an emergency, it doesn't even need to start as hardware. It can begin immediately as a smartphone and computer-based community system.
That's brilliant. So who runs it? Are there special people involved?
Oh, absolutely. They're called PREMA guardians. Think of them as retired nurses, doctors, priests, teachers, local chiefs, women leaders, youth leaders, just respected community members.
And their role is to, what, diagnose?
Nope, not to diagnose. Their role is to build trust, guide people on how to use the system, protect confidentiality, and then connect suspected cases to the authorized public health teams. They're the human bridge.
I see. So, Dr. Maya AI is like the brain of the operation then.
Precisely. Dr. Maya AI becomes the reasoning soul of the system because a frightened person, they don't always speak in medical language. They say things like, I'm weak, or I feel hot and cold, I vomited, my stomach hurts, or even, my brother died, I touched the body, I traveled from that village.
Yeah, they're telling their story, not listing symptoms from a medical textbook.
Exactly. And Dr. Maya AI listens to that story, organizes the information, and then identifies dangerous combinations. For Ebola, it's not pretending to confirm a diagnosis. Only lab testing can do that, right? But it can recognize a high-risk story.
Like a combination of fever, weakness, vomiting, diarrhea, bleeding, contact with a sick person, attending a funeral, touching a body, or traveling from a known affected area.
You got it. And when that pattern appears, Dr. Maya AI doesn't create panic. Instead, it gives clear next step guidance. Isolate immediately. Do not travel. Avoid contact with body fluids. Protect family members. Wait for authorized help. And allow trained responders to arrange safe assessment and transport.
That's where the color-coded logic comes in, I bet.
Blue means infection risk. Isolate, don't travel, protect the family and community. Red means danger and medical escalation. And if you get a red-blue pattern, that means the person might be both seriously ill and infectious. That's the moment for rapid human follow-up.
But it sounds like it has to be done humanely too. It can't just be a surveillance weapon, can it?
Absolutely not. Smartphone monitoring has to be voluntary, lawful, time-limited, and controlled by authorized public health teams. The person needs to understand what's being collected and why. The goal isn't to punish movement, it's to prevent silent spread.
So, how would a PREMA-enabled Ebola response actually work step by step?
Okay, so first, a suspected patient or family member contacts a PREMA guardian, scans a QR code, or uses a smartphone link. The system asks simple questions in the local language, records symptoms, timing, exposure, funeral attendance, household members, travel routes, and close contacts.
And then Dr. Maya AI takes over?
Yes. Second, Dr. Maya AI creates a structured summary. Not a diagnosis, remember, but a risk summary. It tells the person what to do right now and sends the case to trained local public health responders if the risk is high.
And that leads to contact tracing?
Third, contacts are identified rapidly. Who slept in the same house? Who cared for the patient? Who touched vomit, blood, stool? Who attended the funeral or traveled in the same vehicle after symptoms began? These contacts then get daily symptom check-ins during the incubation period.
And what about that movement monitoring we talked about?
Fourth, smartphones can support that through consent-based check-ins. Someone under observation can confirm their location, temperature, symptoms, and crucially, whether they need food, water, medicine, or emotional support. Because if you ask a poor family to isolate, you must also help them survive that isolation.
Of course. And the PREMA guardians can coordinate that support. That's incredible.
Exactly. And fifth, the system can create anonymized community heat maps. If several blue or red-blue patterns appear in one village, market, church, school, or transport route, public health teams can investigate much, much earlier. It's not lockdown thinking, it's early warning thinking.
And then finally, the burial aspect, which is so critical for preventing spread.
Sixth, PREMA guardians can transform safe burial from a foreign order into a community-respected ritual. Priests and elders can explain that love doesn't require touching the body. Love means protecting the living. Families can be offered prayers, video memorials, witnessed burial, and dignity without dangerous contact.
That's such a powerful idea. It sounds like PREMA Kiosk is really the missing bridge, isn't it?
It truly is. Hospitals treat disease, labs confirm it, and the WHO coordinates the response. But ultimately, the community decides whether that response will succeed. PREMA Kiosk, powered by Dr. Maya AI, creates that bridge between fear and action, between the home and the hospital, between local trust and global science.
And the best part is this can begin so quickly.
Within 72 hours, not by waiting for new machines or a perfect national rollout, but by deploying the online PREMA system on smartphones and computers, training those local guardians, translating key scripts, creating emergency QR access points, and connecting high-risk cases to authorized public health teams.
So, day 1, identify community guardians. Launch the digital PREMA response cell.
Day 2, train Maya advocates to help with symptom stories, contact lists, isolation guidance, and daily follow-up.
And day 3, begin community reporting, contact monitoring, safe burial messaging, and anonymized cluster mapping.
It's not theory, It's a practical response to a real failure point, that huge gap between the first symptom and the first trusted action.
Yeah, because in Ebola, every hidden fever, every unsafe funeral, every missed contact, every frightened family, it all matters.
The world doesn't need another system that just waits for people to arrive at hospitals. It needs a system that listens before people run, guides before they panic, and protects before infection spreads.
And PREMA Kiosk, powered by Dr. Maya AI, can be that system. It's not a replacement for public health.
It's the missing front door of public health, and in places like the Democratic Republic of Congo, that front door may literally be the difference between an outbreak that is merely chased and one that is actually stopped. What a thought, right?
Absolutely, such an important innovation. Thanks for breaking that down for us.